We are continuing our Fox 29 Save Our Streets initiative this morning with Zero Homicides Now, as some members of our community joined forces to call for a citywide stop to gun violence. Take a look.
Reporting from the afterlife. Today I met a kid who looked like he never even had a fight. How did we get here? When does it end? Seen this story again and again and again and again and again. Like all my life, I done been on the bench. Zero homicides now. Zero homicides now.
So Mazzie, who's the co-creator of the Philly Truce app, is here with us, and we've talked with you before about the app, and also Pastor Keith Bethel of Christian Stronghold Church in West Philadelphia. We want to thank you guys for being here, because like you heard in that video, again and again, we're hearing these stories, and it must be stopped. And of course, before we do this segment about how we're trying to stop the violence, we have to talk about one of the biggest stories this morning. It's just unbelievable. Jessica Covington, a 7-month pregnant woman who was shot Saturday night in Crescentville while returning from her own baby shower, was shot in the car before she could even get back in her house and take the gifts out of the car. You know, when you hear these stories, I mean, what is your reaction to hearing about, yet again, another loss of life like this, 2 lives?
Well, you know, we talked about this last night on our meeting. There's just not enough outrage, right? That's how we feel, and so from that, there's no action being taken from the community, and that's a big part of why we're doing what we're doing. You want to say anything about
yes,
that?
Pastor, especially from the religious perspective of how do you process this? Sometimes I think when we do these stories, like how are families and communities and children processing hearing about this all the time?
And I think we have to do that, right? The idea that life is sacred, and that we have to remind people of that. And when we think of over 500 people killed last year, we're on track to have 500 killed there, and the senseless loss of life of a pregnant woman, we have to remind our community, we have to remind those officials who support us and protect our community, that life is sacred and it matters. And that message has to be delivered. I think that's what we want to do over the next few days, is call for this outcry that life matters.
It does matter. So Zero Homicides Now, that's what you guys are trying to put out there. Can you talk about, Mazzie, what's starting this week that we try to build up? Because there's going to be a period where you're calling for, hey, let's stop this. Let's call a truce. Exactly.
So the Thanksgiving Memorial Truce, officially November 25th to November 29th.
And that is exactly Thanksgiving Day.
Thanksgiving Day. So people can get involved by going to zerohomicidesnow.com. What we're
and this
asking,
is the website that we're showing here.
Okay, so what we're asking is a number of things. The most importantly, we're asking people to come out, right? Help us patrol our communities. We have security experts who will direct and guide us, but we need the men and the women of the community to come out and help us patrol. That's part one. You can register at the site, or you can come out Wednesday at 12 noon. We'll be at 47th in Lancaster, Claire Muhammad Park, which is right between Pastor Bethel's church and the Philadelphia Masjid. So we have a strong faith-based community showing. And that's right in the 19131 zip code, which is one of the hardest hit. And we need people to do that. If they can't do that, they can go to the site and help us in a GoFundMe sense to help us pay for some of these activities. They can download the Philly Truce app. There's a number of actions we could take, but we have to take action.
You do have to take action. So when you're calling for folks to come, and especially on Wednesday, what are you hoping? If someone's watching right now and they're saying, I want to help, what do they need to have? What do they need to be ready to bring to the table?
Their time. So come with your time and your commitment to serve. Mazzie's team has set up a great website on zerohomicidesnow.com. You can register there. There you can also put in your availability. We'll be doing patrols throughout that entire time, and we have targeted areas where we'll send people. So come out, to get registered with us in person, or go online and register, and we'll be in contact with you to serve.
And with these patrols, how will they work? Are they going to be wearing vests, and what will that look like?
So essentially, this is what it looks like. We have a few shifts. So we'll give out a vest. Actually, and we have to shout out Partners in Peace. They've already started certain patrols out of the House of Umoja. So now we've learned we have some people to build momentum with. So we'll give a vest. We have some white armbands, the green ribbons for the Partners in Peace. And essentially, based on the time available, we're going to say, okay, well, this team is going to go to this corner and then fan out from there. Who can be there at this time? The shifts we set up now are like noon to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to midnight, et cetera, et cetera.
And would this be more engaging with folks in the community, or would this be, hey, this is another set of eyes, we're watching, we want to make sure that, you know, we keep our area safe?
It's both.
That's right. I think it's meant to be both, right?
Yeah.
The one, get out resources to tell people about the Philly Truce app that they can utilize to mediate problems, but also to be a force in the neighborhood to say that this is unacceptable. It's also to engage young people and say your life is meaningful, right?
Exactly.
That when I talk this idea of sacred, we need to tell people. If you think about 500 people we've kind of taken these murders as if they're just everyday comments. Well, they're not. You do matter. You are worth something. So let's put guns down. Let's respect the loss. And let's take this weekend and say, what have we paused? And from that pause, what do we then see happening?
What do you think of if folks are saying, well, we've been asking for this to stop. We've been saying, we've had rallies, we've had marches, we've had meetings. Even the city comes together every couple of weeks and gives an update. What do you think would be different about this, the Zero Homicides Now, that might give it a different perspective or a different kind of push?
Well, we're not asking to march, I hate to say it, aimlessly, right? We're asking people, let's look at it like this, right? In the past 23 months, over 1,000 people, or close to 1,000 people murdered, 6,600 shot. If one loved one of those 6,600 people could say, I'm going to go out there for my loved one, right? And just be a presence in the street. There's no community-based deterrent, right? And because of whatever's going on politically with the police and all that, there's not a whole lot of criminal prosecution deterrent going on at the moment either. So for us, it's about us. These are our children that are shooting. These are our children that are being buried. I mean, this woman, I mean, come on. If we can't find it in our hearts to get motivated, then we need to look in the mirror. You know, we can't be waiting for anybody to come save us.
We must all just be doing what we can, right?
Yeah.
And to note, I think we're around 500 murders so far in Philadelphia this year.
Yeah.
Now, murder stats from last year around this holiday period that we're calling for the Zero Homicides Now, there were 59 shootings Thanksgiving weekend last year and 10 fatalities. So you're trying to make sure we don't have this repeat for this week. So what are the official dates? It's the 25th, so Thanksgiving Day through the end of the weekend?
Through the night of Sunday night at midnight.
Through Sunday night.
Right.
Yep.
So we're hoping that
And
folks
very
are
important to come out this Wednesday, 12 noon,
And sign up.
47th in Lancaster, and just be present and feel that energy, you know?
And remember the loss. We have to remember that over 1,000 people have lost their lives.
Yes. And what's the website one more time?
ZeroHomicidesNow.com.
And you're also asking for donations as well to help
Exactly.
with this
GoFundMe is
movement.
it.
And
Yep.
it's all on that page. Thank you for doing something.
Thank
you
you.
for coming together and getting the community together. And hopefully we can get this done this week. Thank you so much.
We're doing it.
Thank you, Mazzie, and thank you,
Thank you.
Pastor.
All right.
We're going to take a break.